Yes. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is the In Deep on the Delta weekly fishing report for the week of December 26. I hope all of you are having a safe and happy holidays and you're enjoying the families. I do have a report today. It's going to be a short one. I've got some interesting stuff to go over. I can tell you the fishing has been, I'm going to say it's not on fire out here, but we'll go over that. But before we do, let's talk about a couple of things that are going on here on the Delta. Number one, for you who have fished the Central Delta, especially Potato Slough, and you're used to seeing the Aurora ship that's out by Herman and Helen's, that's the big white ship. It's 293 feet long. It was built in 1955. You know, the big ship that's been deteriorating out there. Some of you know it may have sunk down to the bottom, sunk in 13 feet of water. Well, guess what? The Aurora is no longer there. It was pulled out of the Delta. It's sitting over in Mare Island now, and it has become just another chapter in the history of the Delta. But I'd like to just go over a few things that I thought were really interesting about this boat. Like I said, it's 293 feet long. It's built in 1955. It was the first ship built in Germany after World War II. It was in several movies, several of the James Bond movies it was in. It was the inspiration for the Love Boat. And it was just kind of a cool boat, and it's been sitting out there for, I don't know, 15 or 20 years. And like a lot of us out here, you know, when it came out here, if you know the history of things like this that have happened, you know, that whether it was the Delta Queen paddle boat or whatever it is, they came out with grand illusions of, you know, becoming a gambling casino or a high-end restaurant, whatever it is. And they run out of funds and they die here on the Delta. Well, the Aurora is another victim, and like I say, now it's gone. And I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it succeed, but in my heart, I knew there was not the money to repair that boat and bring it up to. I think they wanted to make it into a fancy restaurant and a high-end hotel kind of like thing. But anyhow, the Aurora is gone, so when you go out there, just kind of go by old Herman and Helen's and kind of salute as you go by. By the way, if you want more information on that, you can check out the Stocktonia on the web, and check out Michael Fitzgerald. He did a article on it. It's called "A Cruise Ship Sinks Near Stockton." Michael Fitzgerald has a lot of the information that you know, the background on the boat and how it got to that place and so on and so forth. So just an interesting fact for if you're out here on the Delta. All right, let's move along. I got a little bit of information about the golden mussel. First of all, for you guys that are fishing the Berryessa area or the Solano County, for updated information, they have a good website, and I'm going to give you this website, and it gives you all the information on the lakes that are open, the lakes that are closing, what you need to do to get in and out of Berryessa, so on and so forth. So this is the information site that you can go to for all of you fishing Solano County, and that is scwa2.com. scwa2.com, and that's the Solano County Water Agency. And I've taken a look at their site. They've kept it updated pretty nicely, and they are saying that they're going to keep a up-to-date record of what lakes are open, what lakes are closed. As of right now, Berryessa is open. Last I heard, if you have a band, and just want to let you know that, you know, the information changes daily. So check that out for the Solano County Water Agency. If you haven't checked out a video that I put up Friday, it's called Mussels. I forget what the heck I even call it, golden mussels, new invasive species or something like that. But I did an interview with the California Fish and Game Information Officer, along with the head biologist that is overseeing the golden mussel situation out here. So again, it's just an interview. I think they had a lot of interesting facts on there. Watch it if you want to educate yourself on this situation and have an idea of what everyone's facing. I think you'll enjoy the video. So that is that's on In Deep on the Delta. You can check that out. Also, I talked to Randy Pringle. You guys know Randy from the BBT. He is the tournament director. One of the things that, and I asked Randy about what's going on with his situation. I know he directs over 40 tournaments a year here on the Delta and all over Northern California. Randy is going to have a Delta mussel circuit right here on the Delta, so there will be a BBT circuit. And you guys know you can call Randy and he'll give you information on just how he's planning on getting around, fishing the Delta compared to fishing other lakes. That's the Delta Mussel Circuit. He does have a lot of that information up on the BBT website, or you can call Randy at 209-543-6260, and that's the BBT, the Best Bass Tournament Fishing Circuit. All right, what else do we have here? What's going on here? Let's get into the report, and we'll make it quick because there's not a lot of people out here fishing. I think there's been 1 or 2 boats when I've been out here at Paradise Point. Water conditions are ranging between 48 and 52 degrees. Paradise Point, I've got maybe a foot and a half of visibility. Out near the channel, it picks up to about 3 to 4 feet of viz. I'm getting that same information from other folks that are out there. I know I've been talking with Cam Cardoza. He had his tournament not last week, but the week before last. They had 7 boats, 15 pounds, 1 at 3-pound big fish, and again, 46 to 50 degree water temps. I think they go out of Tracy Oasis, 1 to 6 foot viz. And the guys that were catching fish all said it was slow. Reaction baits aren't really working. It's slowing down fishing worms and just grinding it out. And for all of the guys that have been sending me reports, and my reports have gone way down in the last couple of weeks. So I really appreciate you guys who are sending me the reports. They've all been pretty tough. Everybody's catching a fish here and there, but it's super slow. I got a report from Joe over at Core Fishing. He fished, up and down the Turning Basin, looked at 50 to 53 degree water temps, real slow. Caught a couple of small fish, one, I think, small keeper striper. He's throwing A-rigs, jerk baits, and just fishing fast, trying to pick up some stripers, but really slow. I was out with my son Nathan a couple days ago, and we fished from Paradise Point up into Little Potato, up and down the channel a little bit, and up around where'd we go? Up around the duck pond. Super slow. We threw A-rigs, jerk baits, lipless crankbaits, some swim baits, chatter baits. We got nothing on fast moving baits. We did take a little bit of time to throw some worms, and I think we picked up about 4 bites in about an hour and a half where we were fishing worms. We didn't catch one of those fish, so they could have been small fish. They could have been just fish that weren't feeding real heavy. But bottom line is, it is super slow out here for both stripers and largemouth bass. I think you guys should stay home and probably enjoy your holidays. I will be out next week and see if I can't really find a few fish to pick up out here and give you guys some kind of report on how you can actually catch fish out here. But depending on what happens with the weather, if it's going to rain, if we're going to get a lot of barometer jumping around, it's going to be tough, and we're going to be grinding it out till probably the end of February, depending on how this winter is. With that, stay with me, and it's not going to be long before the fish start biting. We're almost there to the first of the year. February, mid-February, into February, we should start seeing some fishing perk up. So thanks a lot, guys, and enjoy the holidays. We'll see you next week. Good luck.